The Netherlands believes strongly in meaningful youth participation, which means that we like to involve young people in the policies and programs that we have, so that the actual effects on the ground and the impact can be more meaningful, more impactful. Our programs can be more tailored to the needs of young people. So the Youth at Heart strategy is a strategy that is putting youth at the core and the center of Dutch development policy. And it consists of 3 pillars. 1, focusing on education for young people. 2, focusing on youth employment. And the 3rd pillar, that's focusing on meaningful youth participation.
So the Netherlands works with UNHCR, UNICEF, ILO, the World Bank and IFC on a program called the Prospects Partnership, being implemented in 8 different countries across the MENA region and the Horn of Africa, focusing on providing protection, education and employment for refugees and the communities that are hosting them. We needed a specific youth focus there because in a lot of those countries the majority of the population is below 35 years. Therefore, UNICEF, UNHCR and ILO developed an opportunity fund on meaningful youth engagement to work together with and for young people and address their needs together with them.
So in terms of what UNHCR brings to the Meaningful Youth Engagement Opportunity Fund, I think the main expertise is our field presence. We are present where youth need us most. We have an operational presence in 130 countries around the world to protect and advocate for people forced to flee, including youth, particularly who are fleeing conflict and persecution. The world today is home to the largest generation of young people in history, some 1.8 billion people around the world, 90% of whom live in developing countries, so in countries where UNHCR, in most cases, has an operational footprint. Youth constitute a large proportion of persons under UNHCR's mandate. It's a distinct group of people whose needs, concerns, and energy are often disregarded in humanitarian settings.
One of the key challenges young people in forced displacement contexts face is limited access to decent work opportunities. In cases where these young people, especially refugees, do find jobs, they are usually low-paid, informal, and highly vulnerable. This is where the ILO brings its vast expertise in promoting decent work for young people. We are leveraging this expertise and experience to meaningfully engage young refugees, host community and internally displaced youth, and to ensure our programming is responsive to their needs and aspirations. We are equipping them with job search and entrepreneurship as well as soft skills, increasing their awareness of their rights at work and to decent work, and putting in place mechanisms like the Youth Network Committee in Ethiopia through which they can voice their opinions and provide inputs to our program. The expectation is that this will empower them, make them self-reliant, and help them become leaders and change makers in their communities.
I think UNICEF has tremendous expertise and value add, not only because of our operational footprint, but because we truly believe in promoting safe, systematic and meaningful engagement with young people. It's not just working for young people, but it's working with them. And at UNICEF, we're trying to make sure that it's not just about young people having a seat at the table, but also about supporting their youth-led action. And the Opportunity Fund under the Prospects Partnership has been a game changer for all of us. One such example is the recent partnership we've established with the Global Refugee Youth Network, the GRIN team, again working with and for young refugees and making sure that we're supporting local refugee youth-led action, be it on school-to-work transitions or climate change or mental health.
And we really want to set the example that if you work with and for youth, your programming and results will be much more efficient and effective.